Hey guys! We are back today with a special video about one of the tools that we've been using.
Yes, this is a new tool that we got for this job. It is the Craftsman Laser Level. This is one of those things again that I've always knew about but never bought because, well, they cost money. But this has been handy in so many different areas of this project so far.
Yes. So, first off, we used it, I think our first big exploration with the level was when we were hanging our floor joists.
Yes, hang on floor joists in this back room right here, which check out the link now to the video. You can watch it all happen, or use a laser for that leveling process. We used it to hang sheetrock.
That was the biggest one I probably used on my own.
So whenever you are hanging your sheetrock, you mark your stud placement, and you can just drop this laser on the ground and it'll put a vertical line straight up on the wall and tell you exactly where to screw all your screws into, so you don't hit anything but a stud.
But it's key that you have the stud marked at the top,
yes,
so that you have something to level off of.
It also came in
I forgot a few times.
It also came in handy for actually putting all these can lights in. So I guess I'll bust this open and show you two of the features which help out on the two different ways of doing this. So on this guy, let's see if we can get up close and personal here with this little thing. There are two different settings. We have a lock setting and an unlock setting. So on the unlock setting, what it will do is put a little, there we go. It will show a nice green line and it will auto level it. As you can tell, I'm talking and it's bouncing because my voice is like that. And that is what the unlock does. And that is what we used whenever we were hanging drywall and marking studs. We put on the auto level feature and knew it was perfectly up and down with our studs. And the lock feature is what I used when I was doing the can lights all overhead here. So what we did originally was mark on the ground where we wanted our can lights to be, and then we use our laser level on the ground to draw a nice straight line across the ceiling to make sure all of our can lights were in the right spot. And also, when you buy this level, what it comes with is this nice little mount, which actually we didn't use the mount very much at all. We usually have this thing setting on something, on the floor, on the ground. We did use a mount though when we did the floor joists.
I was just gonna say that, yep. We attached it to some pieces of wood to allow us just the right height. The tricky part is because the level needs to be on a level surface to allow for leveling, if you're setting it just on the floor, you have to be careful if you have a very unlevel floor.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of finesse you have to use, but we ended up using the clamp,
which swings out, makes a nice little L, and this is where it actually attaches to your level here. And I realized just now actually, there's 3 different points you can screw this sucker on there. Actually a 4th one right there too. By God, so you can screw it on there and have it actually facing straight up. Well, that's handy. You can screw it on there facing that direction. You can use this guy facing forward. That's really cool.
It's cooler than we even realized.
Still learning things. And then on this little mount here, it swivels sideways. It has a nice little clamp built into it that you can clamp down on a ladder, or you can clamp down on anything you want to. I think we actually...
A ladder probably would be a good idea.
Yeah, we made a little 2x4 jig that we clamped this to when we did the floor joist leveling down there, just because we needed it off the ground like 8 inches, so it wasn't really worth having a ladder out there in the middle of the floor for an 8-inch height.
Last of all, we actually wanted to touch on the case, because it was a pretty hardy case that this guy comes in. So you can rest assured that if you do decide to spend the money on a level, it will be safe in its case.
That rhymed.
As well as this handy little area, which we don't have anything in right now because we're actually using them, but for backup batteries, you can put those right in here. So should you be working on your important project and your level go out, hopefully you had the forethought to give yourself some backup batteries in the area provided.
Yeah.
So nice little, carrying case.
I think overall this was like $50, I think, for it. So splurge $50, buy yourself a laser level. You won't realize how handy it is and how many times you use it. Because also, man, I forgot again, I use it in the plumbing even.
Oh man, I didn't know that. And you can feel like you're in elementary school again because it's about the size of a lunchbox.
Good size reference. It is lunchbox size.
Yes, but anyway, back to the real story here.
That is a real story, and I think that wraps us about up.
Oh, you weren't going to elaborate on the plumbing? How did you use it for plumbing?
Oh, well, for plumbing, whenever you're cutting in your holes for your bathtub spout and your bathtub handle, well, most time when you buy a new one, a new surround, there's no holes in it. You got to cut your own. And you always are nervous of like, ugh, I need to get these perfectly up and down with each other. Otherwise, it's going to look super janky.
As well as the shower head, probably. You'd want to have that in alignment. So
I set
anytime you're needing a straight line.
I set it up in the bathtub, and it drew a straight line from the drain in the bottom of the bathtub all the way up the wall, all the way up to the shower was. So they're all in a perfectly straight line.
Cool.
Overall, recommended.
Yes.
Buy it.
Craftsman Green Cross-Line Laser.
You're welcome.
That's what you're looking for. So hopefully you all enjoyed this and it is helpful for you and the projects you are undertaking.
Darn, that's a good sign off.
Hey guys!
Oh, hi there.
Must be good.
I didn't see you there. Are you wondering what I'm holding?
It's a package.
It's a package.
But not that kind.
That's perverted.
Okay.